So, I'm making this video kind of to tell my story and where I'm at, why I'm passionate about nutrition. Um, so, I guess I should give some context, like why I'm passionate about it is because, food has deeply affected my life experience, um, as it does everybody's, I guess, but um, kind of due to a lot of factors in my life. Uh, the way my family had an intention to serve other people and um, kind of neglect their own needs in pursuit of serving other people. I internalized some of that and learned not to ask for help, not to rely on other people, not to accept what was already there for me. And I learned how to cope really poorly with that, trying to handle such a huge responsibility as a kid. I turned to food to comfort myself, and it became a full-blown eating disorder by the time I was in college. And at that point, I had developed an autoimmune disease, celiac disease, which is basically like an autoimmune reaction to consuming gluten and wheat, barley, and rye, most commonly. But I feel like that was just kind of a manifestation of the dysregulation spiritually and emotionally, not just physically. I felt like there was a lot going on. I had a lot of anger, lots of rage, pent-up rage that I felt like I couldn't put on other people, so I just bottle it. And I never felt like I was good enough. I still battle with both of those things a lot, and I still deal with coping mechanisms. There are things I'm still learning to let go of, even though my health is so much better than I thought it could be. Like, what I've learned and just the amount of actualization I feel in myself, it's incredible. I really never thought it would be an issue I would be able to solve, honestly. Like, I always worked towards it, but there was always a part of me that doubted, kind of. And it wasn't until I accepted the support of other people that I was able to function as a whole human being and heal and use my healing to help other people heal. So that's kind of my goal here, is to help people feel seen, not alone. Just because you may not have a full-blown eating disorder, maybe you do, I don't know, but just because you don't have a full-blown eating disorder, doesn't mean that, you shouldn't look at some things if you're really frustrated with the way that you look and you think it's related to your food. If you never feel good enough, and that kind of manifests in the way that you consume your sustenance, those are all things I can relate to, and they're things that don't necessarily completely go away. It's hard to say, but like, it's stuff that you become aware of and you build a skill set around. And when you gain momentum in that, because of the support, that's a key part, because of the support, when you gain momentum in that, your life is so much more rich and fulfilling than it probably would have been if, like, the problem just went away. Like, you wouldn't have anything to teach, you wouldn't have anything to provide. And that's what I've realized is my struggles in my life, the things that I hated so much about myself, not feeling like I looked like muscular enough or big enough, or feeling ashamed because I was afraid of eating, because I was going to the bathroom, 10 to 15 times a day. A long stretch in my life, I was like that. All that stuff, I know I'm not the only person that's dealt with it. And I know what I would have wanted when I was deep in the shit. I would have wanted somebody to help me feel seen that really went through it. Not like somebody that just like wants to help but doesn't have any context. Somebody that really freaking really knows the ins and outs and has lived it. So I just want to reach out to anybody that may be feeling like they're struggling with something like that. I see you in it. You know, it's okay to recognize those feelings and validate that, like, you don't feel okay. It's okay not to feel that way. Like, that will inform your healing. You know, don't let it make you isolate, because we're social creatures and we need each other's love and support. That's how we grow. And I also still have stuff to work on too. Like, I still have crutches that I'm letting go of. And so, like, this is kind of a way of me holding myself accountable too, and saying, watch me grow. Watch me grow and come grow with me. Because we can all grow together. We can all help each other grow, you know? I have stuff to learn from you guys, and I know I have value to provide to those of you that struggle with what I did. So, please reach out to me. I'm on Facebook right now. I'm setting up my Instagram, stuff like that. So I'm easy to get a hold of. So just shoot me a text. Like, your conversation could not possibly be too deep for me. Like, I'll go right there with you. Just do it. Like, don't struggle on your own.